Hello and welcome to our new tutorial on Microsoft Excel. In today's tutorial, I am going to explain about the cell references. This is a very important topic, and if you really want to improve your Excel skills, then this is for you. If you want to master the functions and formulas in Microsoft Excel, then this concept is very fundamental and it is definitely going to help you. So stay with me till end, and if you like this video, hit the like button and consider subscribing my channel. So let us start. There are two type of cell references. One is called relative reference, another is called absolute reference. Relative reference changes when you move to a different cell, whereas an absolute reference does not change. It is fixed for a particular cell. So how do we use it? How it actually works? Let us practically understand. Here I have a small table to explain the concept. And this just understand that this is a sample where I have the roll number of the students. The maximum marks are 800, and these are the different total scored marks by the students, and I want to find out the percentage of these marks. So first we will see how a relative reference works. To find out the percentage, we simply say equals to then total marks divided by maximum marks. So here you can see a relative reference is used. That means the name of the cell is appearing here. E2 and D2, these are the name of the cells, and you can find the name of the active cell here in this box, which is called name box. And if I hit enter, the percentage is coming here. I can simply change the type of the number to percentage, and here you go. This is the percentage scored. Now the meaning of relative reference is, if I copy this formula from here and I paste this formula in another cell, then it is going to automatically take the references relative to this new cell where the formula is. So if I go inside this cell by pressing F2, I can see now the reference is for the next row. Because my formula came to next row, the reference has also changed. And similarly, if I paste for the remaining two rows, it is going to change again. So it is relative. The reference is relative. If you copy, it is relatively changing the position of the reference cells. This is called relative reference. And the second is absolute reference. Now to understand absolute reference, suppose here the maximum marks column was not there, or maybe the maximum marks are changed, then we have to change the maximum marks in all the cells. But instead of that, what we can do is we can simply delete this column. We'll remove this formula, and suppose we have the maximum marks here, maximum marks, and the maximum marks is, instead of 800, let's say it is 900 this time. Now I want to take a reference of this cell which is going to be fixed for the maximum marks, and the obtained marks are these. Now how to do this? So I'll say equals to marks obtained divided by maximum marks. Now if I press enter, it will show me the correct percentage for the first one, for roll number 1. But the moment I copy this formula to the second item, it says a division error, because division by 0 is not allowed, And here if you see the reference has moved, because we have moved one cell down. The reference here and here also, the reference has moved one cell down. So what we want is, we want to fix this second reference. How to do that? To fix this second reference, what we have to do is, I'll delete this, I'll go again to the first cell, and here we will fix the second reference. To fix this second reference, we have to simply there is a shortcut to add a absolute reference marks in this, which is a $sign, and if you press F4, automatically this $sign appears on both the column ID and the row ID. That means the column and row both are now fixed, and the combination of column D and row 7 is this particular cell, and I hit enter. Now whenever I am going to copy this, always the first reference is a relative reference, the second is an absolute reference. So the second number is going to be fixed. This will not change. It will be always this cell. Now let us copy it and see how it works. So now you can see here the reference is changed for the total for the marks obtained, whereas for the maximum marks it is still fixed 900, and similarly for the rest of cells. So this is how a absolute reference is useful. Now if I change the maximum marks here, let's say I change it back to 800, then you will see all these percentages will change. So this is how it is important. Certain values which are common in all the calculations, you can fix it, and you can only change in one cell, and the effect will be applicable on all of these cells. Now here, since we are talking about absolute and relative references, in absolute reference, understand one more concept, that here, as I said, we have fixed both the column and row. But if you want to only fix, let's say you only want to fix the column, not the row, then you can remove this $sign, or simply you can also use F4, because pressing F4 continuously will toggle between the different absolute reference marks. So if I press it once, it is showing the $sign in front of row and column ID both, but if I press it again, it will remove from one. If I press it again, it will switch to the other one, and if I press it again, it will make it a relative reference. So understand this, and we are going to use this concept very much in our next video, which is going to be on conditional formatting, and we will understand how we can add the formulas in conditional formatting and make it work the way we want. So with this, thank you so much, and if you have learned something new, then hit the like button, consider subscribing our channel, and share with your friends and colleagues. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.